Okay, so this is Legend. We're riding out in the big arena for his second time. Tim's out here with us. He needs to kind of see everybody riding with us, and then we have people working on the road over there. I am riding off the halter out here right now. One thing he wants to do is push his nose out and not really give to the bit, so I kind of went back to riding him on the halter for at least a few rides, and we're going to kind of work on his shoulder control, his spins, and everything. He is 2, I think. Yeah. His owners want him to be a long-term cow horse, so he has to be okay with everything, especially construction and all of that. We're planning on showing him, don't know when, but that's the end goal. Just right his in, not pushing out. His end goal is to be a finished cow horse and us showing him. And he's kind of behind for the futurity, because most 2-year-olds they have their flying league changes and all of that by now. He's a lot greener, but he can still make the derbies and the 2-rein and the bridle, and hopefully we're gonna get him on that road of the 2-rein and derbies and all of that, because he's really fun to ride and all of that. We just need to get him going along on the show route. I didn't ask him to trot, kind of tripped. I'm just gonna walk in all the construction, and now gonna trot. One thing he kind of suffered with is forward. He is kind of a weird little trotter and mover, but that's okay. He's still learning how to carry weight. He did come to us really green. I just got to get kind of some of this fresh off. I'm steering some. I'm steering, using my leg. Just like that. That's how his shoulder's in. Not really good, because once his shoulders start falling, everything else is going to start falling. And no, he is not limping. It looks like that. He's kind of filling this ground out just a little more. And he is a very fast trotter. First time I rode him, cover arena, and I got him below. He's moving forward because we've been stuck not getting any forward on him. So I'm going to change directions. I'm just going to steer and see how he's poking his nose out, and then I'm going to go forward again. I went forward straight instead of the way he was wanting. We're going to at least get some of this 2-year-old energy off. Tim is also riding out here. If he wants to go to the poles, we will. But he's still fairly green, and we haven't even went into the poles yet. That's the next thing that we're gonna do, is get into that adventure of poles and him carrying his body. He's wanting to go fast. I've kind of dip these poles at him. I'm steering, he's not giving. I gave. Use my leg. That's one thing about him, he kind of stops to go forward. I'm going to walk. He's gonna walk real quick. Then we're gonna ask him to move his shoulders around. The other day I rode him out here. I rode him kind of hard. I got him. Put my foot on him. He's not giving. There we we go. Now he's giving. There. I put my right foot on him and he didn't give. So I kind of held it. He sees ironclad. Kind of has energy. I ask him to move his shoulders, 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 shoulder. There you go. Good boy. Got 3 little steps. He's really hard on his shoulders. We just need to loosen those up. Go. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Good boy. I don't care for straight right now. He just needs to move his shoulders. We're not really walking a very neat circle, but that's okay. Then I'm going to ask him to move his shoulders over again. I'm asking him to move his right shoulders over. Get 1, get 2, get 3. See how he's pushing his nose out to get leverage? That's kind of a big part of why I went back to the halter. Because he wants to push his nose out and get leverage. He's learned to get leverage, which is okay. But right now, for next steps that we want to take on, good boy, he put his nose in and did his shoulders. Now I'm going to work on the left side. Yes, I know I'm going right, and I should be working on the right side, but I'm going to go to the right and work on the left side. It's kind of different, but he needs to go forward. That's to go left. Oh, I pushed a little too hard, and he understood. He's pushing on my hand, he's pushing on my leg. Gonna get his shoulder. I have my right leg open for him to move his shoulder over. Go. There we go. He gave me 1 little step, and I'm gonna go walk back forward again. The workers are fussing at each other, which is kind of funny. Gonna ask him to move his left shoulder over. There we go. I would like, good boy, good boy. That was really good. I was fixing to say I would like for him to get his nose in a little more. And he did exactly what I was wanting him to do. Let's ask him to move his shoulder over. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Let's see if I can work the right shoulder going right. With the 2-year-olds, it's a little bit different, which I really love 2-year-olds. I love the babies and all of that. He's kind of steering off that way. I'm gonna steer him this way with my left leg. And then now I'm gonna ask him to move his right shoulder now. See how he got kind of stuck? There we go. Good boy. Good boy. So, hopefully we'll be able to bring him to the NRHA shows and stuff. I'm gonna steer this little circle. Good boy. I'm pushing the shoulder to make over a little spin, but he just needs to go forward and kind of release off my hands, because if I can't get him off my hands to teach him how to spin, he kind of learns to root against the hands. He's already learned how to root. It's just he needs to go forward and let me move his shoulders over. Go forward, and he's kind of pushing on my hands, so I'm going to kind of make a little bit of a big deal about it, especially using my legs, and I don't want him to be all up on my hands. Let's steer this circle and let me push this right shoulder over. There we go. Push, push, push. Good boy. This is a start of a spin, after I got the shoulders and all that kind of where I needed them to be, I would like them a little more softer, but that's okay. We're gonna kind of start teaching them how to spin. Gonna ask him to spin again. He's not keeping his legs straight, so I'm just gonna go forward. He is walking more than what I wanted him to. Gonna kind of make a little bitty circle right here. Gonna go forward. Gotta go forward. A spin is more forward. So I'm gonna ask him to step around. I'm using, good boy. I'm teaching him how to move his shoulders over. Good boy. Good boy. And this is the first time he's ever been taught the spin. So this is actual raw, if it's pretty or not. Just like that. I kind of turned him right and he kind of nosed right. So we're gonna continuously work on his spins and everything. But this is Legend. Let's see if I can. Just like that. He wants to root his nose. I'm gonna kind of walk a forward circle and hold on to his nose, so I can get that nose softened. I'm working like 3 different things here. I'm working softness of the nose, and then I'm working spins and shoulders. Just like that, he needs to go forward. Kind of asked him to go forward and he didn't go forward. I'm gonna ask him to move his shoulders. Good boy. Good boy. I don't care that he's not keeping his butt straight, but he's, now I kind of want him to just stand just a little. I want his shoulders to go forward. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. But this is Legend. This is where he's at. We're in the beginning stages of teaching the spin. And he's going to be a great show horse. He's very smart learning. And hopefully he'll stay and let us get money on him through the derbies and stuff, and maybe his 3-year-old year with some smaller associations. But this is Legend. Yep.